So there was recently a running event in Texas where we got to see a whole new range of running shoes from all the major brands and what Nike's next evolution of running shoes and super shoes looks like. We went there, so the content is either from Kofuzi, Running Warehouse, Believe in the Run, or Meta Endurance. All the links to their channels are in the description. So Nike's new lineup featured some old shoes that have had an upgrade and some completely new shoes that we've never seen before. Some are daily trainers, some are super shoes, and the other shoes we've never seen before are the likes of the Ultrafly and the Dragonfly XC, which we will touch on in this video. And one colorway which we will be seeing on all the new shoes is inspired from Kipchoge's 2003 Paris World Championship win, where he beat Hicham El Guerrouj and Kenenisa Bekele. So firstly is the new Nike Invincible, which, if anyone doesn't know, the Nike Invincible is the best recovery run shoe, regardless of what brand it is. This is by far the best shoe if you want your legs to be feeling fresh after a hard workout or just day-to-day mileage to reduce impact, which can help avoid injuries. So firstly, with the Invincible, you can clearly see that it has a wider base. Another noticeable factor is the upper. It is now a much more breathable and stripped down Flyknit, which is a big change because even in the second version, the upper still needed a lot of work and a lot of weight saving could be done in the upper. There seems to be more foam, especially with a wider overall midsole, which should add stability, and people who got hands-on with the shoe mentioned that it was indeed softer. Next is the Pegasus 40. I don't have the Pegasus on me. I'm not a huge fan of the Pegasus, but a lot of people are, so it's still probably exciting for some people, even though the 40 is not much of an upgrade because Nike follow 2 years of minor improvements followed by a bigger improvement each second model. Next is the Nike Vaporfly 3, which looks entirely different to the Vaporfly 2, which could either be extremely good or not too great. From rumours, we have heard that the shoe is very much improved and you'll be able to see how much has changed since the Vaporfly 2. The key takeaways with the Vaporfly Next 3 is the cutouts, which should make a more aggressive rocker, and also the bottom has a cutout which will save weight, which is why the new version is the same weight as the previous version despite having more ZoomX foam. There's also a new upper which looks pretty ugly, I can't lie, but hopefully it is a very good breathable upper. It's clearly a new compound of ZoomX foam. It is visibly much softer than the previous Vaporfly Next 2. Next is the Dragonfly XC. Now this is my cross-country pair of Dragonflies, so now you won't have to ruin your track spikes for cross-country races. You will have an exclusive Dragonfly cross-country spike, and for anyone who doesn't know, the Dragonfly on track is probably still the best mass-released super spike for distance running and middle distance running, so converting that to the cross-country with a bit more durability would be great because these fall apart in British cross-country races very quickly. People who got hands-on said that the foam felt slightly softer than the traditional Dragonfly. Also, it seems like there was a slightly higher stack. The only other noticeable difference is a different upper and no hole in the back of the shoe. This again links to the Vaporfly Next 3 and also the Invincible, that it seems to be a softer foam compound of ZoomX. And finally, the new shoe from Nike is the Ultrafly, which is a trail shoe. Nike's trail shoes have been good to run on the road, but they've never actually been quite good on the trail because of the grip. Early reviewers like Ben Johnson have said the shoe is phenomenal, feels great to run in. Probably see lots of records get broken on the trails. Now Nike finally have a good trail shoe.